Hey everyone, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a closer look at the BMR twin tube strut tower brace in red, available for your 2015 and newer Charger. Now, you should be checking out the BMR option if you're looking to improve your handling performance by reinforcing and bracing the unibody and suspension while also making for a nice visual statement under that hood. So big features here with the BMR will be both functional and aesthetic. Now let's talk functionality first, guys, and that's because the BMR will install and brace the two front strut towers together on the 2015 and newer cars. Now, according to the gang at BMR, those cars are notorious for chassis flex, especially when performance and power have been increased. So by utilizing this twin tube design, the BMR will reinforce the unibody and, more importantly, the suspension, which will lead to improved handling and a more responsive turn-in experience. Now, when it comes to aesthetics, well, that bright red powder coat and the race-inspired design will certainly level up any engine bay out there and make for a nice dramatic visual anytime you pop the hood. Now moving into construction, and as always guys, I like to point out that the BMR parts are designed and built right here in the USA using high quality components and materials. Now in this case, you're looking at a combo of a 1.5-inch DOM steel tubing along with the laser cut 3/16-inch steel plate. Now that steel plate here does feature some nice CNC cutout logo for the BMR placement right front and center there. Certainly gonna add some style points, especially when paired up with that bright red powder coat. Now, speaking of that powder coat, obviously really gonna pop under the hood, but it's a little too much for your taste. BMR also offers this in a black hammer tone as well. That's gonna be a little bit more understated. Now your price point for the BMR option will land you in that low $300 range, making it slightly more affordable when compared to other similar bars from companies like Drake or even the Mopar aftermarket options. Moving into the installation, and the site's gonna call this bolt-on job a soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you a couple of hours at absolute most to complete from start to finish. But now let's check out this detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown from an AM customer now.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna be installing this BMR strut tower brace bar into my 2019 wide body Dodge Charger, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So first off, you're gonna need a mallet to help push these screws into place a little bit, a ratchet with an extension and a 13mm. Then I'm using a electric ratchet just to help out once we loosen them. It comes with replacement hardware and then just a little sticker with a QR code on here. So first off, you need to take off the little top hats right here. I already loosened them, you just pull them right off. Set them to the side, there's the 3 bolts on the top over here. And then on this side over here, you do the same thing. Take this one off, and then there's the 3 bolts on top over here. So I'm gonna pass the camera off real quick. So first off, we're gonna take this 13mm ratchet and loosen these bolts up here. Just gonna loosen them, turn and spin. I guess you don't even really need the electric ratchet, these come off pretty easily. I'm gonna grab my new BMR strut tower brace. The BMR is gonna face this way towards me. I'm a little tall, so it's easier for me. Line it up in here with these holes. Over here to this side, do the same. Lined up over here on these. And this side over here. As you can see, these 3 line up really well. And then over here on this side, you can see that the back 2 line up pretty well, but this one doesn't really want to line up. So what I'm probably going to do is take that mallet and just bang it out a little bit. Let's see if I can get it by hand real quick. Actually, what I'll probably do is take these other screws that are over here and go ahead and tighten this side down a little bit. Just slightly, so I have a little bit of see this doesn't really want to move very much, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to loosen this side again, and since that side doesn't want this thing to go on very well. What I'm going to do is try to start on this side instead. I need light over here. Alright, so as you can see, I got these three in over here. It's pretty tight. And this side over here just needs to take this mallet a little bit. So it seemed like it was a little easier to do the passenger side first. And then over here you can see that the three of them are all lined up pretty well. This one's just a little bit off, so I'm gonna try to bang it out a little bit and see if I can get it to get into place a little bit better. So those sides are in. Now I'm going to take the new supplied hardware. I could use the OEM, but they gave us new ones, so I'm going to use the new ones. All right, so there's all the new hardware. I'm going to start on this side first because some of the holes aren't fully, it's not fully seated yet. So I'm going to go ahead and you can see all I had to do is give it a couple little taps here. You can see the screws came through a little bit, just needed a little bit of extra, so I'm gonna go ahead and hand tighten these. The supplied hardware. Just hand tight. And get in there. I can get a little bit more. Just gotta kind of finesse it a little bit. Then we'll go over to this side. Take the hardware. You can see these studs are all sticking out. And I'll take my ratchet. I'm gonna do each corner. Just keep going back around. You can feel each corner is getting a little bit tighter. These are the bolts to the top of your struts. You want to make sure they're not over tightened, but you definitely don't want to make sure they're loose. All right, so that side's done. Over to this side. Don't worry about the nuts breaking some of the powder coating off. It's bound to happen when you're tightening these down. Again, you want to make sure they're tight, but you won't be needing the top hat anymore. As you can see, it's not going to fit over that anymore. So you can take this and set it aside.
Wrapping this one up, guys, if you are looking to add a part that will improve the handling and underhood appearance of your Charger at home, be sure to check out this twin tube strut tower brace from BMR right here at AmericanMuscle.com.